Mountains, wine and African vibes. Let us present to you Cape Town, the most famous city in Africa and probably one of the best cities we've ever been to.
Hello, thank you for watching our video. It's Love Beyond Nations here again. My name is Alice and this is Mario. Today we will present you our complete travel guide to the city of Cape Town in South Africa.
From how to get there, safety, money and the most important sites to visit, we've got you covered. So stay tuned and watch the video until the end to get all the information you need for your next trip to Cape Town.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze, the emptiness had afforded.
Getting to Cape Town is rather easy. You just have to book a flight to Cape Town International Airport. Sometimes it might be cheaper to fly into Johannesburg first and then take another flight to Cape Town. From Cape Town, to get into the city, we recommend you to take a taxi or Uber.
Taking an Uber is also the best way to get around in the city. It's safe and cheap. The other option you have is renting a car if you want to be more flexible.
We do not recommend taking public buses or trains as it is not very safe. Also, it is not so reliable. You have always the option to take one of the famous red buses to do a hop-on, hop-off tour around the Western Cape. The classic hop-on, hop-off ticket costs you around 199 South African rand. The official currency in South Africa is the South African rand. 100 South African rand are approximately €5.
The best way to change your money is directly at the airport. You may get cheaper rates in the city, but there is always the possibility to get screwed over while changing the money in the city. At the airport you have regulation and safety.
The usual amount of giving a tip in a restaurant is about 10 to 15%.
Broke the coldness somehow and lit up.
The 4 seasons in Cape Town are the exact opposite what we define summer and winter in the Northern Hemisphere. Though we always suggest taking some layering clothes with you, as the chilly and strong winds coming from the Atlantic Ocean are present all over the year. Peak season in Cape Town is between December and January. The average day temperature in these months are about 25 to 27 degrees Celsius.
So if you want to experience Christmas with 20 degrees Celsius and flip-flops, Cape Town is the perfect city for you.
The city has a lot of beautiful beaches too, although swimming in the ocean is not really possible because the average temperature is only about 17 degrees Celsius.
Okay, let's talk about safety. One of the main reasons people don't travel to South Africa and Cape Town is because they are afraid they are not safe in the city or country. During our stay, we didn't have any bad experiences regarding safety. With common sense and following the general safety rules, you will be in a perfect spot to enjoy your vacation. There are some general rules you should follow to avoid any danger. Don't travel alone at night. Don't use public transport service. Keep your stuff hidden. Especially cameras, cell phones and passport are the main targets for pocket pickers. Pay attention at red traffic lights while you're driving with your own car. And avoid getting money from an ATM outside of a bank. Always try to go inside with security cameras watching you. Other than that, during the day you should be safe to go wherever you want. And in general, Cape Town is a lot like other cities. There are areas you should avoid and there are areas that are safe. Speaking of areas, here are the best ones to stay. Camps Bay. On the backside of Table Mountain, you'll find the area of Camps Bay. Directly at the ocean, you'll find a lot of cool bars, restaurants and luxury villas and hotels. Offering a great view on the 12 Apostles, it's the perfect spot for party and beach lovers.
Victoria and Albert Waterfront. The waterfront is located in the city center of Cape Town. You will find a lot of eating and shopping facilities. The hotels in this area may not be that cheap, but definitely of high quality. Bluebag Strand. Bluebag Strand is located a little outside and it's a perfect place for families with children. You can find a lot of nice restaurants and beautiful beaches. Bluebag Strand is also a hotspot for kite surfers.
Let's go on to the things that make Cape Town distinct, the sights of the city. First and foremost, the most notable site in Cape Town is Table Mountain. You can see a distinct form from all around the city. At sunny days, you also have the possibility to go up on the mountain with the cable car. The price for going up and down is about 300 to 400 rupiah per adult. It's also possible to walk your way up, but we don't really recommend it due to the unsafe conditions as soon it gets dark. From up there you will get a wonderful view over the whole city and can enjoy sunrise and sunset. This is one of the most unforgettable experiences in all of Cape Town. Be aware to book your ticket up front to avoid the queue. If you book a ticket, it's valid for 1 week, so you can choose your best day to travel up the mountain. Also be aware that if it's very windy, the cable car may be out of duty for that day.
For a dramatical sunset, you should really hike or drive up to Signal Hill at Lion's Head. You will be there with lots of other people chasing for that perfect shot.
The third site on our list are the famous colored houses of Bolkan. In the middle of Cape Town, you'll find a quarter where all the colorful houses are situated. We would recommend to book a guided walking tour to learn all about the history of the former Malay quarter. This is a very unique experience to Cape Town, so don't miss out on this colorful experience.
Stellenbosch Botanical Gardens. The Botanical Gardens in Stellenbosch are a perfect site for nature lovers. You can expect to spend at least half a day here, possibly combining it with a good meal at the on-site restaurant. The entry ticket to the gardens is around 75 rand per person.
For history-interested people, there is the possibility to go to Robben Island, the former prison of Nelson Mandela. This little island, a little bit offshore of Cape Town, shows you more about the life and experience of Nelson Mandela. It's very interesting to see how all prisoners have been treated and lived their life on an island with Table Mountain always in sight. To get to the island with the guided tour, you have 4 possibilities a day.
The ferry to Robben Island departs at Nelson Mandela Gateway at the Victoria and Alfred waterfront.
It's about 600 rand per person. On the island, you get a guided tour with an ex-prisoner explaining you more about the prison and the life of the prisoners.
A must visit if you're in Cape Town is a day trip to the Cape of Good Hope, the southwesternmost point of Africa. The best way to reach this site is with your rental car or with the red bus if you're not feeling comfortable with driving on the left-hand side of the road. On the way back, don't miss driving the Chapman's Peak Drive at sunset. It's a beautiful ocean road with spectacular views.
The main tourist attraction, as already mentioned, is the Victoria and Alfred waterfront in the middle of the city. It's filled with attractions, shops and restaurants, and you can also take a beautiful picture of the Table Mountain. It's also the main point where you can hop on red buses and buy these tickets. It's worthwhile visiting during the day and also in the evening.
Furthermore, you'll come across a lot of local artists performing and dancing.
Speaking of hop-on buses, there are different routes throughout the city with different prices and ticket validations. You can find more information by clicking the link in the description down below. Further, there's an easy way to book all the tickets for all attractions you want to visit. Down in the description you'll find the website and all the information you need.
South Africa is also known for its delicious wine and the beautiful winelands in the Western Cape. A must-do if you're a wine lover is having a delicious wine tasting in Stellenbosch or Franschhoek. Franschhoek is a small town located about 80 kilometers outside the city. What makes this wine region so special is the hop-on, hop-off wine trip through the 40 different wine estates. You can decide whether to have a day trip from Cape Town or spend a few nights in this beautiful area surrounded by nature. The tram costs around 550 rand per person in addition to each wine tasting, which you can expect to be around 20 to 50 rand.
Last but not least, there's one thing you have to decide for yourself. There will be the possibility to visit a township in Cape Town. Townships, for those who don't know, are the poor areas of the city. You have to decide for yourself if you want to visit one of those. But if you do, be respectful, do your research beforehand, and be careful not to underestimate the danger of visiting one. If you decide to go there, always visit with a guide. Never go alone. In the end, those are humans like you and me. So treat them with respect. It's not a zoo or museum.
Thank you for watching our guide to Cape Town. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. We will try to answer all of them.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your travel partner. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.
Bye!